name's Antonio, and I was in the Marines active duty for 4 years, and I'm currently in the reserves. Been in 2 years, and as I get this earlier, I wasn't really sure where to go with it, talking about it, because it's kind of just such a wide open subject that it can go on, and I have a very little time frame. So what I wanted to do instead was share what I went through with it. So like I said, I was in 4 years active duty. That is different than being here. I was gone. I was either deployed, or when I was here, I wasn't here. I was training. I was never with my family. While I was in, I was married, and as I said, I was never with my family. I was basically, uh, I guess you could say, living a single lifestyle in a different way. I always felt like I was on my own. So I decided after my 4 years was up, as much as I wanted to reenlist, I didn't, because I wanted to have a family and I wanted to have kids. And with what I did and how often I was gone, I felt like it wasn't going to be possible with me being in. So as I got out, I thought I had a plan, or I did have a plan, which I'm doing now. I'm working, going to school. That was going to be the easiest thing ever. I was like, I have my freedom back. You know, I don't have to go anywhere. I'm going to be home. I had a kid. I was like, the loving life. And then something hit. Uh, I realized I wasn't used to being home. I realized I wasn't used to working a normal job. You know, just going to job for 8 hours and then coming back home. As much as I loved my son and I loved taking care of him, there was always something more that I needed and I felt like I wanted. And even to this day, I mean, like I went through a rough patch. I still excelled at everything I did. Did awesome in school. I'm doing awesome, in a job. But I did go on a downhill spiral with my life, and I had to bring myself back up, which was the hardest part. And that's where I come across the different mindset, because with everything you see going on or you hear going on in the news, a person that has done the things that I've done, has been to where I've been, you want to, as bad as you're out, you want to go back. And you have this mindset like you are ready to go. You're never home, I guess. There's a part of you that never came back or that stayed with that uniform. And like I said, that's where I kind of just giving you my experience, because I'm not sure where to lead with it, because I know there's a lot of people that struggle with this too, because you do. I keep all my uniforms in a box, which sounds kind of weird because I am extremely proud of what I did. But every time I would see it, I do see it, it's an urge that is hard to fight. And it's just a struggle. People think getting out, doing this after the military is easy. Being a civilian is what we call it. But that's actually the hardest part of getting out of the military. And kind of running out of time. So if you guys have any more questions or anything like that, when we have our intermission or this is over, I'll still be here. And hope you guys have a good evening.
Where did you go while you were in?
I deployed to Afghanistan twice. So, yep.
Or what did you do like in the Marines? Like what was your job there?
It's not really. Yeah, it's kind of classified about
Right.
what I did, but use your imagination. I did what you said. Yeah.
I
Good.
have a friend actually, she was in the Navy and she was discharged because some health issues. And I saw her, she's kind of struggling mingling into the civilian and civil life. How did you overcome to, getting into the regular society?
It's hard. It's a long process, and I'm still going through it because, like I said, it's not something that just happens overnight. So I mean, she's gonna have to work through family, family and loved ones. Finding outlets is the best thing I could tell you is what I did. But like I said, I kind of went over the little time frame. So if you guys have any more questions, I'll be out there. Thank you.